Wafi bona toge Biafra Rukobore Amako Kariamano Uramo Wafi bona toge Biafra Rukobore Kariamano Uramo Wafi bona toge Biafra Rukobore Amako Kariamano Urugo Wafi bona toge Biafra Rukobore Kariamano Imanariga Dinta Jaravia Gane Bugabaya Wemanariga Dinta Jaravia Gane Bugabaya Ogano Chore Aso Coach Patena Bagati Tindino Ogago Chore Aso Coach Patena Bagati Tindino Abo Good afternoon.
As you come in, hit the like button. The like button. Share.
Safeguarded peaceful.
All right. With no time to waste, I want to go straight into it. America, Europe, Asia, every country that is free today, none of them got their freedom peacefully. None of them got their freedom peacefully. And our own will not be different. And anybody telling you, Simon Ekpa is doing this, Nnamdi Kanu is doing that, just know that they are a bunch of fools. Now, the people that are now preferring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Mazi Simon Ekpa, ask them, what did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do differently? What is Simon Ekpa doing different from what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was doing? It is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's mouth that I first of all heard this thing that I'm going to play for you now from Malcolm X. I first heard it from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not changed the narrative. He did not change it. If he changes it, that means he's no longer fighting for freedom. Any day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will say, we are going to look for this, our freedom, peacefully, then I will know that he has given up on the fight. That's just it. So without further ado, let me play this video so that you will hear it.
But I take it then you support the freedom-loving attempts of the peaceful marchers in Alabama and these places.
You don't get freedom peacefully. Freedom is never safeguarded peacefully. Anyone who is depriving you of freedom isn't deserving of a peaceful approach by the ones who are being deprived of their freedom.
But I take it then you support the freedom-loving attempts of the peaceful marchers in Alabama and these places.
You don't get freedom peacefully. Freedom is never safeguarded peacefully. Anyone who is depriving you of freedom isn't deserving of a peaceful approach by the ones who are being deprived of their freedom.
Did you hear that? You don't get freedom peacefully. Anyone that has deprived you of your freedom does not deserve a peaceful approach. Doesn't deserve a peaceful approach from the person, the people they have deprived of that peace. You don't deserve, you don't get freedom peacefully. Nobody in the world. Go into the history of America. So that's why till today, you will never see any foreign nation, even those that they are crying to, all the European nations that Nigeria is crying to about what our prime minister is doing, about what Nigeria government is, receiving from the Biafran army, what Nigeria army are receiving from Biafran army. Nobody, not even United Nations, have condemned us. They cannot. They can't. Look, everything I am doing right now, It is being monitored by the Italian government. They know I am doing this these particular activities. They know I am a freedom fighter. It is posted on my Twitter. It is posted on my Facebook. I do videos every day. My neighbors, they know. They know what I'm doing. If it is against the law, they are the first people to stop me. I've seen where Italian police have arrested people that are doing things online that are against their law. They break into their houses and they search their apartment and they do all manner of things if those people are criminally minded. But with what we are doing, and liaison offices being opened in every country of the world, it shows that everything we are doing is legit. In fact, they would even look at you as a stupid person if you are not fighting for your freedom the way you are fighting it. Do you understand me? They will see you as an idiot, as a fool that have no brain. If you are begging and asking the world, come and help us from Nigeria. Do you know how long we have cried? Do you know how long we have complained? Do you know how many petitions we have written? We have even filed cases in the ICC. Yes. And what those cases are doing for us today, it is just serving as a witness to what we are doing. Do you understand? Yes, it is good we filed these cases. It is good. All our lobbies are knocking on every door, and most of the doors are opening in the corridors of power in the United States. They are very important. But what is it serving? Is it what is going to give us freedom? No. It is serving as a witness to what we are doing. Yes. Peradventure, if Nigeria escalates this particular attack they are bringing on us, then they can now come. Because that is when Nigeria will now cry. Nigeria cry is not, it has not gotten to the high heavens yet. Wait, Nigeria will cry that it will get to high heavens. And the United Nations will come and say, before Samonepa, we completely eliminate this thing that we are doing business with. Let us now come and negotiate with them. And we have given them the blueprint of how we need a negotiation. Finland will play a role in that. And we have already given them a hint. You know, they know they know what the demand we have placed on them regarding our leader, Masin Nnamdi Kanu. If it were not on the demand we placed on them, they would have since released him, and then they would take him, guide him, and take him to Afari Beku, and then they will bring him out to speak. They know it will not function. It will not work. That's why you see them, they are waiting to see how they can see whether they will press buttons to see who will help them. They are sending assassins, sending murderers, sending this and that to catch our prime minister. Bunch of fools. Everything you are doing is all in vain, because this freedom we are fighting, we will fight it with everything available, everything at our disposal, and we are going to get it because we are not doing anything differently. Today, America is a free society because of men like Malcolm X, because of men like Martin Luther King Jr. America is, it's a peaceful place today. Even though the blacks have not gotten the full freedom as they expected. And we have told them the only place they are going to enjoy complete and absolute freedom is in Biafra land. That is why people like Samuel L. Jackson, T.D. Jakes, and the rest of them, they are all preparing and they are loading up their stuff, getting ready to come to Biafra. Yes! When we tell you that Biafra is going to be the most beautiful place, you think we are joking. Yeah? All those people, they will all come and seek solace in Biafra, because Biafra will have the best economy, even better than America. Right now, today, our Ejema is 1-to-1. Did you not know? Okay, you didn't know. I'm telling you now, our own Ejema, our own Bitcoin is $1 where Nigeria is still struggling with 1,700 and something to $1. Our own Ejema is $1 to 1 Ejema, equal equivalent for now. And by the time everything is settled, I am telling you, our currency will even be better than the dollar. Believe you me, Today, Switzerland, their currency is stronger than the dollar. It's even stronger than euro in Switzerland. So what are you not saying? We are going to have the best of the best. And so do not ever solicit anybody telling you or washing your brain that this is not the way to fight for freedom. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a freedom fighter. Simon Ekpa is not. What different did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu promised to submerge the zoo. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told them that anybody that will open his mouth and say, I'm a one Nigerian, he said he will hate that person with passion. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the one that said that by the time he's done with Nigeria, Nigeria will be no more. Do you understand? And so anybody lying to you and telling you that this is, I don't mind them. Listen to Malcolm X again. Let me play it again so that you hear. And stop listening to idiots telling you otherwise. Listen to him again. Okay, I think I'll enlarge it like this so that you will appreciate it more.
But I take it then you support the freedom-loving attempts of the peaceful marchers in Alabama and these places.
You don't get freedom peacefully. Freedom is never safeguarded peacefully. Freedom is never safeguarded peacefully. Freedom peacefully. Freedom, don't get freedom peacefully. Freedom, get freedom peacefully. Freedom is never safeguarded peacefully. Anyone who is depriving you of freedom isn't deserving of a peaceful approach by the ones who are being deprived of their freedom.
But I take it then you support the freedom-loving attempts of the peaceful marchers in Alabama and these places.
You don't get freedom peacefully. Freedom is never safeguarded peacefully. Anyone who is depriving you of freedom isn't...
Freedom is never safeguarded peacefully. Even when you are trying to guide yourself to maintain freedom, you don't have it peacefully. Israel today, they are a democracy, but every day they are fighting. Every day they are at war. You don't get freedom peacefully, and you don't safeguard your freedom peacefully.
Freedom isn't deserving of a peaceful approach by the ones who are being deprived of their freedom.
But I take it then you support the freedom-loving attempts of the peaceful marchers in Alabama and these places.
You don't get freedom peacefully. Freedom is never safeguarded peacefully. Anyone who is depriving you of freedom isn't deserving of a peaceful approach by the ones who are being deprived of their freedom.
All right, that is it. So you have heard it. That is Malcolm X there for you. You don't get freedom peacefully. And our own is not going to be different. So everything that our Prime Minister is doing, he is playing by the books of freedom fighting. Everything we are playing by the law of freedom fighting. Yes. And we are very careful, and we take to mind what they call collateral damage in freedom fighting. So we take to mind, we don't go after innocent people, we don't go after civilians. Those that come to Biafra land to eliminate our people, they are the ones we go after. And they don't care about collateral damage. Didn't you see what they did in Obaru? You saw what they did in Obaru? You know, by the time we hit them now, you will see how they will begin to cry. You will see it. So those are the things that we have been going through. And we're not going to give up because, okay, you think when you buy them and you put fire, we are going to give up. Hey, look at how they're buying people. It's not today you have been doing it. But just know that you are going to get equal proportion of what you did to our people. You will get it in double measures. That's how you will get it. And we're not going to have mercy. There shall be no mercy. All right. Thank you for joining me, children of heaven. I appreciate you all, Umochineke. And I'm going to leave it here. Thank God it's Friday. This weekend is going to be loaded. Saturday, tomorrow is our fundraising. And on Sunday is the children's fundraising. Like I've been inviting you all, my son Nnamdi and every other Biafran child will be having a fundraising for the Biafran Republic government, for our men on ground, for our freedom fight. Please come and encourage the children on Sunday. We will share the link for the Zoom by tomorrow so that nobody will say we are not aware. The Lord bless you all. Airborne. Airborne.
You don't say to mama, you don't read though. Says the tracking angel. You don't boast to mama, you don't cut. Now chain you the cut. Okay, now make I use my microscope, scan a reality scan, nigga area Biafra phobia mentality. See, set Mazen Nam the canu free. One war. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra.